complex of storms that moved through the state. Also blamed this evening in the deaths of 2 children. Those children were in a car with their parents when a pine tree fell on their car. It happened outside the city of Lufkin in Angelina County. The children were 3 and 8 years of age, sitting in the back seat. Their parents in the front seat and were not hurt. Dozens are hurt after another storm in East Texas. This one hitting the area around Alto, the Cattle Mound State Historic Site as well. The sheriff says as many as 25 people were hurt as that storm hit that area. A group was holding a picnic at the site. Crews used a school bus to get the storm victims to the hospital. And when that storm continued on into the town of Alto.
There's a lot of brick homes that are flattened. I've seen homes that have actually moved across roads, across county roads, especially up on the northwest corner of town.
Something is not going to be the same, you know. People not going to be the same, but as long as we start loving each other and keep loving each other, I think we'll pull through.
4 nearby counties also deploying resources to help search for survivors there who might be trapped in the rubble of their homes. Jeff, back now to talk about this storm. Jeff?
Yeah, this is a fresh perspective on the storm that hit Alto. Check out the helicopter shot from the Texas Game Warden. And you can see this trail of trees. Now, where the trees are snapped, of course, they're not green. Look at the green on the left and to the right, and you can start making out the path into the distance. This is the path of what could be a tornado. They'll survey this area tomorrow. The Weather Service will determine indeed if it was a tornado. But you can really tell the chaotic path that they take and these very strong winds, powerful winds over 100 miles an hour associated with it. Steve?
Okay, Jeff, thank you. A new tonight, a confirmed tornado devastating the town of Franklin north of Bryan. This evening, the National Weather Service categorizing it as an EF-3 tornado with winds up to 140 miles per hour. About 1,500 people live in that community. And in the southern part of Franklin, that damage is extensive. A woman was able to get her 4 grandchildren to safety just in time.
It happened so quick, I didn't have time to get scared until it was over. Over there is part of my garage. My front porch, the awning out over that house to the front porch, is in my neighbor's yard.
All told, about a dozen people there with minor injuries. Franklin officials will be out tomorrow to get a better handle on the cleanup situation there.